Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the GrunkBricks podcast. I'm joined by Josh and Anthony. No Henry today for this quick episode because we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna do this. This is filmed on a Wednesday, which is kind of out of the ordinary. Usually we film on Sundays. We're still gonna film on this Sunday, but it's gonna be all March Madness bracket on that one. And this one, Henry unfortunately had the cross practice, so he cannot cover the leaks, which this episode is going to be all about the leaks. There's been a ton. I kind of was saying, I was like, dude, we got to, where is this stuff coming? Like, when is this stuff? And we still haven't even seen any of the Django Fett set itself besides the figure. So waiting for that. And let's get right into it. I guess the big thing, which I guess I'm excited for, but actually there is a good point that I feel like we should bring up, is Lego Pokemon is official.
Yeah. Lego Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was
Did I tell you that?
very interesting.
Doesn't Mega Bloks still have the license? I didn't realize two things could have the license.
It's teased for 2026, so that's, I guess, the big.
Okay.
That's the big one, but it's
so honestly, are Mega Bloks done with them, or are they?
I think
are they maybe losing the license, or can they both have it at the same time? I don't know.
I think they're just losing it, and they're saying this is their final. I guess this is their final year, and Pokemon's just picking it up.
Maybe they could both have it though. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm sure Hasbro has a Star Wars license and obviously it. So maybe multiple things can probably have it.
Yeah. Because, I always see those in Target. Next to the Legos, you always have those.
Or I guess it's just weird when it's the exact same market, building blocks.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting, I guess. Whoa. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I didn't mean for that to happen. Pretty exciting though. I don't know. I'm excited, but the thing that a lot of people are saying they're scared about is the scalping side of things, where it's everybody complains about Lego scalping. Well, this is going to be a whole other level of scalping if it's enticing. If it hits the resale market, because I could totally see it, Van. That's like your release day, and we're sitting outside, and there's a bunch of Pokemon fans, just because the name and Lego itself. I mean, they're just going to come out there and line the doors waiting for Pokemon. My other thing is this going to get the Super Mario treatment, which I hope it doesn't. I hope there's actual figures, but I really hope it doesn't turn into Super Mario crap. I know Anthony and I clown that line, but it's definitely stupid when they did that. Just my opinion. Those are my thoughts from that. I don't know if you guys have any other thoughts. But.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think that'll really affect the collectability of it. I just feel like there'll be less if they're not traditional play sets and they're all just kind of big, I'm assuming they'll be buildable Pikachu, buildable Charizard, right? Stuff like that. Or if it kind of works how the Mega Bloks work, where it's just a buildable Pokemon. I don't think there'll be quite as much scalping. Just because I think minifigures add a lot of value to sets, especially in the aftermarket. Personally, yeah, I like Pokemon. Obviously, don't get me wrong, but I'm not. I guess selfishly, I'm not so worried about it because it's not. If I were to get any of it, it's not stuff I'd be stressing to get day one. But I definitely see how that could be, because that is a whole different level.
If they get an Ash minifigure, that thing could go crazy.
Yeah, that, and then I don't even know how they would do the Pokemons themselves. I don't know. It would just be little 2-piece things, kind of how Grogu's built. Little
That's
mini
true.
figs like that, or if they're closer to molds a lot of the animals are. I don't know. That would be kind of funny, because I'm sure there'd be just if they're just a single piece mold like that, those could just get out of hand. I could also see, which is always funny when there's pieces that big that are worth over
millions of
$100. It's kind of funny. But
Yeah, just
cool. They got it. I'm hoping there's other Mega Bloks themes.
Yeah, and definitely Lego Monopoly, I guess you could say. That'd go. I mean, they already kind of are, but it's definitely they got Pokemon in their pocket, which probably was one of the, if not the biggest IPs where they were like people wanted to see it, if that makes sense.
I'd say probably the two biggest they have are that Mega Bloks has is Pokemon and then Halo. And I guess Halo's probably gone down because they haven't made a good game in like freaking a grillion years. But I think that those are the two. There's that one, the one my dream that will never come to fruition just because like it's an M-rated game, so Lego would never touch it. But there's that one Mega Bloks Skyrim set that I that would be a dream for them.
Lego Skyrim
like that, but yeah, it's hilarious. It's just like the Dovahkiin and then like Alduin. It's like I always see it at Target. It's like a Mega Bloks set. But
Manny, you had a choice. You could get either the whole Animal Crossing line, or you get that set for free. What would you choose?
The Mega Bloks one?
Yeah, Skyrim.
I'll take the Mega Bloks.
What?
Yeah.
You're crazy, Josh.
That'd be way cooler to display than like.
What about like Tom Nook?
Because I don't even. I don't even care. Like Mega Bloks does not have the resale value that Lego has, but I don't care. Like I'm a displayability type of guy, and having a sick ass Alduin dragon and the Dovahkiin sitting on my shelf is way more enticing to me than having all these.
Tom Nook
guys.
Wait, how much does that Skyrim one usually cost?
I didn't even see.
Do you even know?
Mega Bloks are usually better. They're still. I mean, they still have some expensive sets. Like I remember, like I used to collect the Halo Mega Bloks pretty religiously when I was younger, and they still some of those sets got up there in price. Not quite like Lego level, but
I just don't know what they're gonna do because then they like rumor like they're making a whole like actually a Lego thing. I don't even know what. Oh no, it was Mattel. Sorry, completely off. But I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen to Mattel because the longer Mattel waits, the more just IPs Lego keeps picking up.
Yeah,
they definitely are. Getting those in bunches. I mean, they're just.
Well, who knows? Maybe we won't even see these Pokemon sets because based off how the Pokemon fans act with those when those big tins come out, those like those videos at like Costco and stuff where they have those those aren't even tins. Like what are those new like sets of cards come out? Like those videos I'm talking about. Like have you seen that at like Costco?
Like the booster pack. I don't even know.
But yeah, I don't even know what they call those anymore.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But like they just like literally like all the people go in there and there's like the employees are trying to like keep people under control because they're freaking like beating the hell out of each other to get these
running over each other.
Packs.
Yeah,
I don't know what those are called.
Crazy.
I mean, back when I collected Pokemon cards, it was just like packs, and then there were tins.
I remember the tins. Yeah,
the metal tins, and then there were just like packs. But yeah, I don't even know what those.
Yeah.
But they do. I mean, I don't know. Have you seen those videos? I know we've talked about them, but have you seen those videos where all the
I know I've seen
them like just like clawing their eyes out.
Yeah.
Well, in Costco has everything marked down to hell. It's the same thing with Lego. So they just all go flying in there, all the scalpers, and they're just like beating each other up and just like taking them from each other.
All right, we'll segue into Star Wars. This is the gift with purchase rumor. Vane and I talked about it. I think it's completely different than what a lot of people expected. I think there was like a lot of rumors. Like at the start, it was like the Emperor's arrest, like Palpatine's arrest, was like the first rumor that we had heard, and then it segued into like, man, what'd you say it was? It was like I don't even know.
Well, it was still what I had saw was like still an escape pod build, but it was like it wasn't those figures, which is kind of disappointing because I liked the figures I had saw it was going to be Plo Koon, Commander Wolf, and like some maybe a Wolf Pack trooper, and then like the jetpack droids. So that would have
been
I would have much more preferred that over Boba Fett and some clone cadets. But at the end of the day, I don't really complain too much about GWPs. I get the only thing I'll complain with them is like the buy-in for them can sometimes be absurd. But like I guess I don't scrutinize them too much because it's just like an extra set. Like they're just giving you, I don't know. I just see it as a free set, so I guess I don't hold. I don't hold it to like the same
$180 to
standard.
get that thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and that's what I mean. Yeah, definitely. You can argue about the buy-in, but like when people get mad about like the sets themselves, I'm like, you're just getting like. You could be upset about the price, but like, it's just extra Lego. I'm not going to be bitching about. Oh, they put these minifigures in the GWP. Like it's a GWP. Like I don't really. They can do whatever they want with it as long as they price it accordingly. I don't.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're buying something, that's gonna be that price anyways. It's
And I'm probably gonna get this
really.
GWP because I'm 100% getting the UCS Slave 1, and that's like $300. So I'll hit that threshold easily. So we'll see. I'll give my opinion on it when I have it in hand. But once again, I don't really. I think that first comment is a little fair by this Kent guy. Like if it's like almost I didn't do the math, but if I guess it's like $1 a piece. Like that's that's egregious, but I guess I just don't care that much because it's a GWP. So
are you gonna build a van or are you gonna keep it in a box?
I told you I'm not building anything right now because I have no more space. And especially if I plan on moving. Oh, it's gonna get built. It's going to get built. I'm not leaving it sealed. It's going.
I think you should, man. You should keep it sealed.
I could go for a pretty penny.
You're always in like the reseller mindset, and I'm in like the build and display mindset. So we just don't
build, destroy.
We're not on the same wavelength in terms of that. So it will be built eventually.
Keep that sealed, man. It's an investment.
It's not. It's a toy. It's a toy.
This one in particular.
You're talking like a Venator Captain Rex, Phase 2 Captain Rex.
Yeah, and then when they make more clone cadets, I'm gonna like cry on social media.
Yeah.
Josh, are you planning on buying anything for May 4th?
Yeah, I think I am. I plan on trying to. I don't know what I'm gonna buy it, but
try and get in the festivities. It's coming up, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the festivities.
Is this? I've never with all my years with Star. I mean, I guess GWPs are a relatively newer idea in terms of how long Lego Star Wars has been around because I've been collecting it since I can remember even breathing. But I've never done a Star Wars GWP. So is it like, do you have to go in on May 4th?
It's hit or miss. Last year, I kind of panicked because I went in the night before and I was trying to figure out what it was going to be like. And he said they had people lined up there at 7 a.m. the year prior. So I was like, oh, God. And they also talk about how they have like a limited number. Like they don't really have like a unlimited number of GWPs day of. So what I did is I just stayed up till midnight on May, or was it the night, midnight. And when it turned midnight at May 1st, I just got on the website and I was just battling through it, crashing, all that stuff. And I just bought all of it online basically. And I was like, you know what? I'll just wait because I wasn't trying to do it.
That might be kind of smart. The way to go.
I'll just have to make sure I'm off the 4th. I don't even know.
I think it's the 1st. It'd be the 1st.
Oh, it's just the 1st.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just have to make sure I'm off because I'll just wait in line. I don't care. I'll get up at the crack of dawn. Make sure I get it.
Sitting out there.
I'm just not gonna. I mean, there's not gonna be a million days where I'm hitting that threshold at the Lego store. So if I'm hitting it, I might as well.
You want
to experience get some more Lego. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do it online because my closest Lego store is at the mall. Dude, that place is gonna be.
Yeah, it'll be a madhouse, Josh. It'll be a madhouse. And it's also not as close as us, unfortunately. So you gotta go to the mall.
Yeah. So I don't even know.
It's also, I think I looked. It's on like a Thursday. May 1st is on a Thursday,
okay.
So it's like during a weekday. So I'll probably say, hey, I gotta come in late today. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if I'd do that. Honestly, I might just stay up till midnight. Just
Is my May schedule out? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just tough because it's so far in advance. But
Yeah.
I might just. But the
Well, if it
website.
is, I'll tell my boss I need off May 1st.
And they gonna be spending all day just building that UCS slate.
I don't even know what else to say. I just gotta get my hands on it, you know.
Oh my god! Do you think you're gonna be able to contain yourself if you go in there and you have a
Dude, I don't have
UCS
anywhere to put them, and I'm just thinking about like obviously
What in
my
that bedroom
goal.
you're
I'm
in
not
right now?
trying to stay here in the long term. So when I move, I'm just thinking about how difficult it's gonna be to
Put-
move all my Lego. So
put it in your
I haven't
bedroom.
been
That's-
building stuff at all because I'd rather just move boxes of
Yeah.
Lego
Yeah.
instead of trying to.
I've kind of
Moving
already
Lego
embraced
back and forth from college was so annoying. Like I would just have to like take them apart enough where I could stuff them back in the boxes, and then like it's just
Yeah.
it's
I've kind of
annoying.
already embraced it. It's just going to be a nightmare for me. This is kind of how it's going to go. Unless my parents just transfer ownership to the house. I'm like, I'll buy their house. And so they'll just pay out a premium so I don't have to freaking move all this crap. Like, there's just so much boxes stuff. But the self-control is impressive there, dude.
Yeah, trust me, I want to build it. I bought that set today. I wanted to build.
The T1
that,
shuttle.
Wait, which one did you buy today?
I bought it was like 20% off, so I bought it like the Jedi shuttle, like the T3 Jedi shuttle.
T1.
The Ahsoka one.
Okay.
I've been
Oh,
waiting
yeah,
to get my hands on it. That's the first time I've seen a deal on it. So at Target, so I just picked
It's a
that
good
up.
deal.
It was like
That's a good deal, yeah.
$60 or something instead of 80.
Yeah.
Save a little money.
We can segue into this other stuff coming out in the summer. I am like worried about showing photos of these leagues because they're confidential, but we can talk about them. I don't want I don't want the GrunkBricks channel to get nuked by Lego. Like at least showing off confidential photos, and especially after we got a surge of viewers. But Darth Maul mech, we'll start with that one. I think the huge gripe with all the diehard Star Wars fans are he's got those weird pupils again. His eyes are that.
It's
people are
pupils,
pitching a bitch over it. So I mean, whatever. It's a mech. I think it's a cool fig. I know I'll be buying it for my dad, or vice versa. My dad will be buying it. He'll be buying it. I think it's a cool looking mech. I don't know. I'm not a hater of the mechs. I think they're fine. I know you two won't pick them up, so let's gloss over that. The next one, and this is the one I'm just going off the top of my head. The one that Anthony's just the most probably PO'd about is the battle pack.
Oh yeah,
the $40 battle pack.
So absurd, dude.
Insane.
It's supposed to be an army builder. Like $40 is just, and I don't know. I guess I know you don't want to show the image of it, Grunk, but I think the thing I'm just comparing it to the most is think about our last two battle packs that were that size. We have we got the 501st battle pack in 2020, and then our Clone Troopers battle pack in what was that last year?
I think so.
And both those were in that $30 range, which I think is fair for what they are. I mean, you get troopers and droids in both of them, and then you got a couple of builds, and that's kind of what both these are, and that's what this new one is. Maybe even arguably even smaller than those two, because instead of getting that big tri droid, you're just getting a small spider droid in that stupid rock build.
The rock build. That's really justify it, man.
Yeah,
it's just
really
kind of just
John, you saw those photos, right?
That we're on Felucia. But it's just there's no reason for it to go up $10. We're not, and arguably too, it's worse. We're not getting a specialty clone.
Wait, is it confirmed?
We're getting. I mean, in the 2020 set, we had a jet trooper in with the other 3 501st troopers, and then in the Clone Troopers battle pack, we got a shock trooper in with the rest of the shinies. So we're not getting a specialty clone either. It's just 4, at least from what we've seen so far, just 4 327. So there's no reason for it to go up another $10, and it just goes up another $10 just because they can, and it's just absurd that we're turning battle packs that are supposed to be army builders into $40 set. I mean, if we go at this rate, think about it, it just seems laughable. Like in 2 years, a battle pack could be like $50. Like it's a battle pack.
50 would be.
I remember when battle packs were like $15, and yes, this one's like a bit bigger than that, but like I remember when battle packs were $12. I remember my original Clone Troopers battle pack, and that was $12. And you got a speeder and a gun, and you got 2 shock troopers, a shiny, and a 327 Star Corps trooper. It was $12, and I got mine because I did good on
the school
spelling test at school. Yeah, so $40 is just a far cry. I know inflation's a thing, but like there's just
there's no way that
$30 would have been fine. $30 would have been fine for what we got.
And it's funny because that other battle pack we can talk about, the one from the Ahsoka show or whatever, that one is $20, but I don't know why and that's like a true battle pack, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I don't know why Lego's doing this, where it's like, yeah, let's make these big old battle packs, quote unquote. They're not really they're like Andy said, they're not battle packs anymore because you can't really build an army with a $40 set. You really can't do. You don't have an army. The army is what you get with the $140 set, and not the these little cheap small tiny builds, and then you get some for troopers and all that stuff. I don't know why it's going up, and then there's nothing really new about this set in particular. I don't know where that $40 is coming out of besides Lego being greedy and just trying to bump the price up. I think that's really what it comes down to. And I really don't think that clone battle pack, that big one, Vanny, the one, was it 2023? Gosh, it's already been 2 years since that. Has that been 2 years almost? Or was it last year?
Yeah, I think.
I think it was either. Might have been 2 years ago.
I don't know if that one is selling too well in particular, because I mean, every time we go, man, we see it on shelves. I mean,
I think it's just that's a fact of it's been out for a while. Like for a while, it was just you couldn't even find it anywhere for like the first couple months. So I think it's just everyone that like wants it has it now, and but so there's.
I don't know. I think there's gonna be a point where Lego's gonna hit a wall, and they're gonna realize, all right, we're getting a little too high on these prices. That's for dang sure. The Plo Koon Starfighter I thought was that limit, but then we can segue into that. I think it looks pretty sick, to be honest. I think I might.
I think build wise, out of all those, that is the funny enough. I can't believe I'm saying microfighter, but for what it is, for being a microfighter, it's the best microfighter I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty detailed. Like, detailing is pretty good on it. I like how the Plo Koon minifigure has the molded head.
Yeah,
and it looks like it's going to be that hard plastic too.
Yeah,
it's probably a good thing because those soft plastic ones, like the paint always shaves off of them. I don't have an old version of Plo Koon. I mean, I've seen tons of. I know Grunk, you have some. I don't know if you have any, Josh. And then, I think we found one the other day in the big Lego haul. But the paint, the one we found was actually in immaculate condition, which is funny. But the paint, I can speak from someone who has Kit Fisto, another figure in that soft
rubbery
rubber that just peels to hell. I mean, my Kit Fisto doesn't have like eyes or anything anymore. He's been so played with, but so I think it's wise to go to that hard plastic there, and the mold is great, and the printing looks like a great minifigure. So definitely be picking that up.
Yeah, and I guess you get that half of a minifigure, that droid head too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that photo, so I don't know if they're gonna have the
yeah. I don't know. You get a body off to the side.
Yeah.
I guess that would kind of, if they toss the body in, maybe that helps the $15 price tag a lot, because you're getting 2 minifigures.
Yeah.
I know they bumped it up with the Mando Starfighter, and like arguing that Grogu was another figure. Grogu, I don't know if I count him, but if you give me an astromech too, then that set could quickly turn into from being considered maybe a little overpriced to being the deal of the century, because you're getting 2 unique Star Wars minifigures in one $15 set, which would be, in this world that we're living in, that would be incredible. But yeah, I don't know if they'll toss it on the side. I'm really hoping that would be.
That'd be huge.
It's such a bummer, Van, because I feel like you've been saying it's like we're getting into a broken record, or like the last like 3 years, like, oh my god, like it was getting so expensive. we're still feeding into there. We're still feeding into them, you know what I mean?
Well, and I watched a whole video on it, and like really a lot of that expense for their defense is just the economy and just where we're at inflation wise in this country. But it's still like a little like it's gotten to a point where it's still like a $4 to $5 increase for no reason. And I don't know if that's because they got to cover their bases and get their people right. I guess, I mean, employing people is more expensive now, stuff like that. But it's annoying because you still feel cheated because they know what they're doing. Of course, if they know if they throw the night troopers in the $40 set, then they're screwed, because people like the night troopers from Ahsoka, but they don't give a damn about them nearly as much as your 327th. So they know what they're doing. They know how to leverage the hype, and they know what people like, and you still feel cheated because you feel like they're still taking advantage of you. It was the same thing with the skiff. They knew they had all this hype about the sail barge. Sometimes that's why I think sometimes they kind of almost leak stuff on purpose, even though all these leakers are doing their own work. I think Lego sometimes like, oh yeah, it got leaked. I think they might have a hand in kind of stirring the pot there, because something like the sail barge, the whole reason they knew they could make that skiff $80 is because the sail barge. So they're leveraging the hype, and
because they're like, oh, some idiot spent $300 or whatever it is on the sail. Well, I don't even know how much it is. 600.
It's like
even way off.
$450 or $500.
Yeah,
some idiot spent that much on it, so they'll spend that much on it.
They'll spend another $80 on a skiff. Yeah. And then they put it in the instructions too, and I was like,
I think that's
mongrel. Like, I just can't believe that.
That is ridiculous. It's like, oh, you got to buy this. You have the sail barge. You spend an extra $80 for the desert skiff.
Yeah, because you need not only need a skiff, you need a Sarlacc pit, right? I mean,
yeah.
And
we didn't put it in the set, so you got to go buy it.
So I mean, that's just kind of tough. Okay, we can segue over to my favorite leak or a couple of my favorite leaks, I guess. The first off, I guess maybe we should talk about the set itself.
Okay.
$270. Actually, this releases on my birthday too, Vanny. So a couple things are releasing on my birthday. The Shia. Pretty dang sick.
That's an incredible set.
Mm-hmm.
The figures look great.
Who we got?
We got
Mary Pippin. Sam.
I like
Rosie.
I like the dual molded legs. I love the dual molded legs. I don't know what it is, but
I didn't even notice on Gandalf.
And new Gandalf is nice. They'll probably throw you in a hat too.
All the Star Wars fans
new old
furious
Bilbo is
about
nice.
the detailing. So some pretty cool skirt pieces, some like thick plastic.
Oh, and then you got the grumpy couple too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fire.
They do such a good job throwing all these Easter eggs into these Lord of the Rings sets. Like I watched like a review of the Barad-dûr, and there were so many like little Easter eggs to the movie.
Oh yeah, there's that.
The keg room, or like the door, and his little chair,
burning the letter with the ring in it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can make Bilbo disappear too.
I wish it was a little bigger. $270 is just tough.
Yeah, I guess it could be.
I guess the interior is kind of small. The outside it looks
way bigger.
So much more imposing. I think it's just because all the vegetation on it.
Yeah.
Which I guess, I mean, that's the way you're gonna display it, right? So I guess that's like
that's true.
But you're right.
Yeah, there's this hat.
Feels really small. Oh yeah. I figured they'd throw in a hat with you. Yeah, because Rivendell, the amount of accessories they threw in, like the amount of like extra like molded swords and crap that they gave you, they did at least they kind of hooked you up on that end. That's the one nice thing. I mean, like these big, I don't, is this ideas or what is? I don't know, like what we're.
I just like Lord of the Rings.
What these Lord of the Rings icons? Okay, ideas. I don't know what the hell these are, but they seem to, at least with these big sets, they really do generally hook. They know you're paying premium, so they hook you up a little bit with the extra bits and bobs.
And it gets me so bummed out because I'm like, this set is so sick. Like
it's so unique. It's just
I
don't think I've ever seen like a layered set like that before.
It's like a diorama. I don't even know how to describe it. But it's like,
that's like the GWP with it, right?
Yeah.
It's
so neat, dude.
That is cool.
Yeah, you haven't really seen a layered set kind of like this.
Smeagol
that's
and
where the ring is, dude. Yeah. That's the ring right there.
Both those figures are going to be worth like $2 grillion.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the issue, dude. I'm like, okay, I really want Rivendell. I want to get that. I need to get that, in my opinion. That's my big in. I want to get all these Lord of the Rings sets. Well, the issue is that set, or even Barad-dûr, has the highest, probability of retiring. I love this Smeagol and Deagle set. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really am trying to think to myself what the plan is.
That's a tough spot to.
It's obviously the cheapest of the two sets, which is incredible because it's $270. How much even is Rivendell?
Is it like? Is it like 600?
It might be 600. It might be 6.
500.
Okay.
500.
Not bad. Not as bad as that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's brutal, dude. And that's what I mean. Kind of going after the Jango Fett UCS that kind of like really squashed any hope of Lion Knights happening for me. So I think I'm not getting it.
Wait.
No Lion Knights, Vanny? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bite. I got big sets to bite on, and I'm just such a Jango Fett guy. I have to.
Yeah.
Jango Fett is like synonymous with Lego for me. He was like, because Lego Star Wars: A Complete Saga is also synonymous with Lego for me, and Jango Fett. I want everything Jango Fett. Like obviously this summer, my biggest Lego success story was taking the risk on just seeing the little jetpack piece in that minifigure lot that I bought, and then getting the $500 2002 I want everything Jango Fett, and so I have to get that Slate one. So
oh god, dude,
it hurts, dude. And the thing is too, I think Rivendell, that was another one I wanted. I think that ship sailed already too, because I think I've decided if I was getting a Lord of the Rings set, it would be Barad-dûr.
Really?
Yeah, it's just, it stings, dude. Because I don't even know. I think I'd prefer the majority of the figures in Rivendell over it. I'm like such a Boromir guy, but I think I've decided I have all those figures, original versions from Lord of the Rings. So I have Aragorn, I have Boromir, I have all the members of the Fellowship, some version of them from like the Lord of the Rings line in like 2014 to 2016. But the Sauron figure, dude, is just like, and the build. Obviously, the build is crazy, and then Sauron is just like the icing on the cake. Like he is just like, look at him. Sauron, he is like incredible.
Sauron looks.
Because the rest of the figures, I could really, honestly, they're great figures, but like it's not like they're like the orcs and stuff. Like you get
the orcs are sick.
They're awesome. Well, I have the Mouth of Sauron already too. I have the Black Gate set. But
yeah, I guess,
and they're cool. They're great figures, but like that Sauron figure itself is just like that helmet mold is incredible. And it's just the inside is really dense too. There's so many Easter eggs in there. Like Like there's like the Palantir that Saruman uses to communicate with Sauron, and this set is just a work of art. I mean, this belongs in a museum.
So gorgeous,
dude.
And I think the funny thing is, technically, you get like a grillion more minifigures than you think because all those statues.
Yeah,
all those statues are minifigures, and the techniques on this are incredible. I hear that roof is an absolute pain in the butt to build.
Oh yeah,
but like the outcome is so worth it. And this is my type of UCS set. Like you just get 200 grillion minifigures with it.
You get
I mean, like you get so
many.
Look
at all the sticks.
I like these photos where they like this woman, like, yeah, she definitely has a Lego Rivendell set sitting right.
Yeah, and it's just like it's like work art, dude. That
thing. And she just has it on our table.
Put it in the Louvre.
And the building techniques, like on those like that little like gazebo, and like even the chairs, they use like sausage piece on the like it's so like everything's so clever, and so, I mean it's incredible.
Yeah, that's a
hard choice, dude. But UCS Slave 1.
Okay, I think that might be it. Let me see if there's any other leaks.
Pooch, are you gonna get the playset too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I had a big enough house, I would have like a whole Jango Fett room, probably. Put like a suit of armor in there too.
Yeah.
He's my bounty hunter, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're sick. They're sick. Did I share that Speed Champion set?
Yeah.
I think already. Did I share that pink one?
I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah, Josh. While he's finding that, I'll ask you because I was thinking about this the other day. If you had to build like a Star Wars starting 5, and it's like a Jedi, a Sith, a smuggler, a bounty hunter, and a trooper. Like who's your 5? Like who are your 5 guys?
Lego or just like in general?
No, just in general. Just
okay.
Just like Star Wars.
So for Jedi, I think I'd probably go with Kenobi.
Yeah.
Kenobi's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'm there with that.
I like Kenobi.
That's my guy too.
Smuggler.
You it has to hit all. Those are the 5 categories, and you just have to. You can draft them whatever order. You just need one of each. So you have your Jedi.
Okay.
You need a Sith, a smuggler, a bounty hunter, and a trooper.
Okay. For trooper, I'll probably just go with. I'll go with
the Rex would not be bad.
Yeah. I don't know, but
you can think about it. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I was just thinking about that the other day. I was like, if I'm going to build a starting 5
for bounty hunter, I would probably go with Jango Fett.
Yeah,
because I mean, you have all the legend stuff of him like taking down Jedis.
He was the biggest and baddest, dude.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad. Like I was thinking about this too with it. Cad Bane was always he's kind of like the Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Cad Bane is
of bounty hunters because Kobe, you could argue, Kobe was the guy. Well, I guess Kevin Durant kind of can, but like he was never the number 1 guy in the league. It was either Kobe or LeBron. It was either Jango Fett or Boba Fett. Cad Bane was always number 2. He was never. There was never a point where he was the guy.
Yeah, he was never really in the spotlight, but he had his moments. He had his huge moments.
Maybe there was a few years when maybe Boba Fett was a bum, but
this is a pretty jarring one we're gonna see on shelves.
Whoa.
Very jarring.
Oh yeah.
With the pink stickers, it's a very just unique thing. Also, this guy is such a douche. By the way,
why?
I just don't like him. He's just always got an attitude when it comes to Lego, and I should not have to spell out how Walmart and Lego exclusive in the U.S. means. If you happen to be located in the United States, the only locations which you'll be able to find, blah blah. He said only was never used. Like he's just really, I don't know. He's just
he's snippy.
He's very snippy.
Yeah, snippy.
I'll call him out. He's one of these.
Got a sour attitude.
Yeah, he has a sour attitude.
It's just Lego. Chill out, Pen.
Yeah, it's just Lego. It's for kids. It's for kids.
Yeah, right. And so when people are asking, like, oh, what it says Walmart, like Walmart, a Walmart, like a Walmart and Lego exclusive, like what is it at Walmart? Like where are you gonna get it? I don't know. It's just like, all right, people are just asking genuine questions. But anyways, I'm gonna get this set because I think it's cool. I got my Fast and Furious stuff. I already got Dom's Charger. Shout out Emily, Josh, by the way.
Oh yeah, I remember that she got you that for like 2 years ago or something, right? Or 3 years? When was that?
Yeah, something like that.
And was it the big one or?
Yeah, she had the big one, then I got the small one. There's also some Fortnite
dude.
There's also some Lego Fortnite leaks that I can't share, but they're pretty rough.
Wait, which ones?
Peely Banana. I can't share the photos.
Didn't we have Peely already?
Fortnite.
No.
Lego
yeah,
Fortnite.
sorry, Josh.
Didn't we have zombified Peely?
Yeah, but now we're gonna have a Peely minifigure.
Oh, okay.
And like another lot. These are like all play scale ones, I think, and I'm trying to look and see what the prices were.
Cool. Because that was kind of my thing, like as a minifigure guy. The only Fortnite they had with minifigures was the battle bus. If you don't want to show them, Grunk, you want to send them real quick in our group chat so we can see them.
I don't know why. I don't even know why I didn't send them to you guys. But they're pretty goofy. All these leaks have like this weird watermark. Have you seen that? They all have like these weird there's that one.
Do you send them? Let's see, dude. Peely, dude. That's Llama's.
The Burger is literally like a box. Like they barely.
What is this? Is this even Fortnite?
What is this dragon looking thing?
I don't remember this in Fortnite.
Colombo.
Wait, which one did I send you guys? Colombo IRL.
What is that dragon?
Colombo IRL.
I have no clue what this other skin is too.
It's kind of sick though.
Yeah. Oh, the Durr Burger.
Llama's definitely gonna love this set. Like this is like one of those random sets where you'd be like, I actually love this.
I don't know what's up with like the skeletons and everything. Why are there like just random like skeletons?
Oh, you know what this set looks like? Did you guys play the Lego Fortnite at all?
Oh, is that what it is?
This looks like that looks like what the wolves are like in that game, and you fight skeletons too. So this one's probably from the Lego Fortnite game.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Which honestly I think would be a good route for them to go, whether people have played or not, because like it doesn't like. I guess just like the base battle royale doesn't seem like a game that you can really make. Watch, you would love it. You would be so happy because you'd see how irritated they make a set with those stupid ass henchmen. I remember what season that was of Fortnite. We would always drop. Ben would be like, "Oh, we always gotta drop there on the henchmen." I'm like, "Let's just like fight people. I don't want to fight bots." I'm playing a battle royale. I ain't here to shoot at bots.
I think I sent you that TikTok a couple of months ago. It was like top henchman, top henchman noises, and there's like a guy
my god
breaking down a list of like all the.
Weren't they all the same? Like you just dropped in, and then like and then like the hammers would get you, and they're like. And then you just like shoot them twice and they die.
Fortnite henchman sounds.
Dude.
I don't even know what they're saying, but.
They're not saying anything. They're just nonsense.
Every time I landed, it was just always funny. Van would get PO'd. Here he is.
Then it would make it worse because then occasionally I'd be already sick of him, then Trip would somehow die to him. Hey, can someone pick me up? Like, who'd you die? There people like, no, the henchman got me. Jesus.
The henchman got you, and then you're like, just like, why are we even playing?
We got a guy who's dying to henchman. We're not. We're not getting higher than like 30th place.
Well, that addresses all the leaks. I guess we can wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. I think we're missing a couple of leaks, but whatever. We're already going long. So we'll see you guys on Monday, because that's when I'll have the video out. But Monday we will have our finale of March Madness, our brackets. We will decide who is the best.
We're doing the whole rest of it on Sunday?
We're gonna try. We're gonna damn try because we're running out of time to do March.
I guess.
Yeah.
We'll
probably go on. That'd be a lot to do. But
we'll have our second episode. We'll say that.
At least
I'll backpedal a little bit. Don't be backpedaling, but we'll have our list on my list. I'll have it. Actually, you know what? I'll have it more prepared, so I'll go by quicker. I'll have tabs up so we can just quickly go back and forth. I don't have to be typing away. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.